So I don't think you're gonna believe it, but we actually found Florida's elusive
Twisties.
67 turns in 9 miles. Florida's tail of the dragon.
I don't know if I want to share this road with everybody. What happens if it gets super popular? Do you mind if I step off the bike?
So after yesterday's 8-hour adventure to Daytona Bike Week, we decided to cross the state yet again, but this time in search of the next turn. Ozello Trail, otherwise known as Florida's Tail of the Dragon, Ozello Twisties, Tail of the Gator, Gecko, Lizard, Florida Dragon, the Gator Tail, Serpent's Tail, or the Hidden Gem. So our journey to carve through the corners, the marshland and waterways surrounding what may just be Florida's only legitimate Twisties starts now.
Yeah, I mean, you can stay on the bike, you can step off, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna step off.
You're good, man.
Okay, all right. I ride all over the world. Filtering's legal in different places.
Florida, man.
They don't like it.
No.
You took off.
What's the eye?
I don't know.
My car always stops for a second.
Oh, you thought I crashed or something. We're trying to get to the tail of the gecko.
One, I appreciate you pulling over. Just want to watch out for everyone, make sure you're okay, they're okay, we're all going home.
Cool.
All right, man?
Thank you very much.
Be safe, man. Take it easy, guys.
Take care.
Let's go, we're almost there.
All right, we are 2 miles from our destination. We'll see what it's all about. Yo! I couldn't tell you where we are. Half the time, that's how I like it. It makes things more thrilling, adds a little bit of excitement. Looks like we're at a ghost town. Waiting on RVE to bring the trailer. This is a lot of fun.
For the love of adventure, there's always a story to be told. Even though some may listen through ears filled with unfortunate circumstances, it's in these moments experience teaches through uncertainty and fosters growth. Through the unknown, adventure pulls us back, pausing us to wait, sometimes even in the dark, where light eventually breaks, allowing space for the compassion of strangers, yet again placing us in the thralls of excitement and wonder. We'll revisit this, but for now, let's press on with our ride.
We talked to 3 locals. The name, the tail of the lizard, the tail of the gecko. They said they've never heard that name before, so apparently someone online is just trying to give it a name and see if it sticks.
Florida's Tail of the Dragon winds its way through a charming, small coastal community connected by a series of idyllic bridges. Ozello, where friends gather and new friends meet. In 1880, the local school was established, gaining recognition as the Isle of Knowledge after cartoonist Robert L. Ripley published it in his syndicate newspaper, Believe It or Not.
Before these roadways were here, the kids, when they wanted to go to school, they had to take a boat to wherever school was.
As families settled on both the north and south sides of the St. Martin's River, tensions emerged, with each side wanting the school closer to their homes. The southern families opposed the northern location, while the northern families resisted the opposite. So in the heart of the St. Martin's River, they constructed a one-room schoolhouse. Ozello remained largely isolated. Even today, it retains its small-town charm, with a population of just around 600 residents.
Remember, folks, you go out on an adventure, you get to see the beautiful spots of the world, either for a moment or stay for a while. It's all about maximizing those experiences. Let's hit some Florida Twisties. The locals recommended we ride the 9 miles in, head to the northernmost point of the Ozello Trail, and be on the lookout for law enforcement along the way. Upon exiting the causeway, we begin our ride. That's when the world opens up. This road cuts through the Florida marsh like a blade, slicing through wetlands dotted with mangroves. The bike beneath you hums like a predator, sleek and eager. The Ducati, a playful beast, and this road were made for one another. Twisting, turning, like a reptile winding its way through the grasslands. You lean into each corner as if you're sharing a secret with the road. Sharp bends and quick straights weave you through a forgotten slice of Florida, one that feels raw and untouched by the theme park madness just an hour away. The sound of the wind rushing past your helmet, it's hypnotic, like the hush of waves lapping against the distant shoreline. The throttle responds to the lightest touch. The bike flicks left, flicks right. There's a rhythm to this road. Feels like you're in on something that nobody else is. The air tastes different out here. Salty, earthy. It's that rich, briny scent of sea breeze mixed with the distant smell of wetland decay, nature in its purest form. But as you ride on, there's a feeling in your gut, a mix of adrenaline and awareness. You remember the locals' warnings. You wonder, is there a cruiser parked behind the next bend? No quick downshifts, just ride. And so we press forward, eyes around the corners, hearts racing, no harm done this time. Now this isn't about speed, not entirely. It's more about the connection. Man, machine, and the ever-changing road beneath.
Well, that was a fun rip. What do you think about that? Show some love for ShiftQuick, showing you where the Twisties are in Florida. Hit the subscribe button.
Hold on. A couple things are about to happen. One,
This next section is the best part of the road.
we rode this section 3 times.
And 2, you're just gonna have to wait and see what happens.
The hyper dies. If you're looking for a bike that stalls all the time, buy one of these bad boys. Oh. Man, that was smooth. I'm gonna go around those turns and then drive through this section.
You ain't at first and you know that you last. I thought I told him. Back and I'm better than ever.
I was smooth, and I did so we'll see how it comes on the video.
Yep. Oh, dude, he is kicking up rocks at me. I was almost wide, and he just starts to pull on me. I don't know if I want to share this road with everybody. What happens if it gets super popular? Sharing is caring. You know what? Fuck it. Why don't we give everybody a little taste of Twisties in the flatlands of Florida?
Remember when I said,
We'll revisit this.
well, here's where I truly felt it. That premonition unrecognized, whispering to hushed ears. We pressed forward to our last refuel.
See the mile marker 6? We got it's 6 miles to the gas station.
A final step before the 2-hour journey back home. Wind howling,
You can feel that crosswind coming over the keys.
sky fading, a brooding shade of gray, ominously approaching as if ready to unleash its fury. An impending storm loomed at our backs. Although the thought of collapsing on that well-worn couch where I'd be sleeping for the next few days propelled my drive to push forward. Adrenaline intensified. I saw an opportunity. Let's open the throttles. A final rip through Florida's elusive Twisties. Engines thumping, catalyst explosions, torque jetting, horsepower surged. The hyper, Ducati's true hooligan. But little did I know, I'd soon face that premonition's warning. After 6 demanding hours on the bike and around 100 miles in the saddle, I'm pretty sure both RV and I were dying to get home, crash for the night, and get some rest. Because tomorrow, another adventure begins. We're heading to the Daytona 200 at the iconic Daytona International Speedway for a throttle-filled day of road racing.
That's Florida Twisties. Don't tell anyone about this road. No one needs to know.
Oh man, that road just destroyed my tire. Now you have to realize, because it's currently bike week, 400,000 to 500,000 motorcyclists are all burning fuel through this slice of Florida. Getting a tow this late in the game is definitely gonna be a challenge. The tow company would have to drive from Ozello, haul me and the bike 2 hours west to Claremont, then make the return trek all the way back from where they started.
They're probably looking at 5 hours from point A to C.
RVE took off, so I waited. He's riding the 2 hours back home, reluctantly retrieving the truck and the trailer, then returning to rescue my sorry, stranded ass. And I'm realizing now it's time to start getting comfortable with this wet, grimy gas station parking lot. So I began calling the tow companies. My phone was connecting all the way to Daytona, through Central Florida, and the surrounding areas near Ozello.
Nope,
Sorry, you're where? And you need to go where?
can't help.
We're booked. I even attempted to add a tow package to my insurance. So on the phone with my insurance company,
Yeah, great. We'll add a tow.
It'll be activated in 24 to 48 hours.
That's not an option. Tow company after tow company after tow company after tow company after tow company. With no hope of securing a tow home, my only option was to continue waiting on RVE. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. It's 10:27. Pickup is about to happen.
Hit that subscribe button. ShiftQuick's a household brand.